made a move, and he was headed to the end zone.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. To hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. G. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread. You end up dead. Them West Coast, they leave that spread. And now you got calling your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Fourth and inches. I'm finna hit a lick and handle business. I got her down, she real vicious. Rockabye, baby, no witness. This is not even a conflict. You on nonsense. Got the same way in Brooklyn and Compton. But with that gang, then make a profit. On top, stay poppin'. Look, see, I was the high school slick Rick, I was styling. Fat gold chain with an African medallion. Hip-hop connoisseur and rolling 20 crippin'. Rap game real tight, freestyle was magnificent. All about the clout and all about my dividends. Them older couldn't tell me different. I need a round-away girl to live with. Showtime at the Apollo. I'm about the bottom. Take two and pour out a little for my who won't live to see tomorrow.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Yeah, that my Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grrr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the richest, heart in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie. This flex know they ready. See, we were not to ride nobody with. We're the ones who started with it. Translation: Yanni had to buy, Yanni had Yanni hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it. That's how you know we lit. Grrr.
Trust, me taking no loss. We be the hottest on the scene. Gemstones from the dust. Big dog, but she leash. Me, I'm just sharing my journey. I'm thankful that people they hear me. Tribe of Joseph, I'm ahead of the bunch. P5, I was starving for months. A running cutscene, but on my pockets, me need my DNA. Baby for lunch, but we call me a star before BBC. Don't take a lot to get rid of me. Me and them don't get the same. Me and them don't get the same. Boy, that they gonna know who the name is. They say I move like I'm nameless. Cause I only come for the money bags, and I don't really wanna be famous. You know what's up? You know what's up? You pretend, living a lie. We don't be gang. You know what's up?
Hey, look, Quincy and Crazy, we going going crazy. We at the top and we never gonna stop. Hop in a ghost, I'ma get Swayze. I just got off of the jet and I cry. My I win in a Humvee, I lie. I be on go cause I come from the shock. I'm shooting back, I ain't ducking no shots. Got power like Samson, I cut off the locks. Chirac, Tema, in the cut like I'm Fredo Santana. Uju Banton, I hop in the Bama, the world is mine. I'm Tony Montana, I'm Pelican Fly. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping a rock. I'ma go hard, I ain't killing them soft. I'm up in the hills, I feel like I'm Lauren, you ready or not? I like who got businesses, I'm CEO of mine. 1980 Prezi Rolly, we been working overtime. The witness, the police, the pigs, I don't eat swine. Son of Jacob, this biblical, my flow, the holy God. Save money ground up in the gutter where they found us. Stones in the faint Mount Rush. More vacays, more bucks, more race, more foreign trucks, more on a tour bus, more pour cup. Toast to the winners, throw it up.
Juicy, where the drums at?
First off, let me talk my. Got a couple things I gotta cross off my list. How you insomniac for sleeping on my. It's a bad soundtrack, read the script. Born in the motherland, headed straight down to the south. Tennessee mornings with pops, working 3 jobs. I knew that they struggled to get it, that's why I wanted to get it. That embedded, you get it, treat it like a law. And I'ma need commission for this hit. Lance laid the canvas and I painted over it. I don't need a vision board to show you I'm the. I'm betting on myself, count the chips. Got it. Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin. Just being honest. Try to sink my ship like Titanic and leave me with Jack. Hope I be panicking, but I rose to the.
So we're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Right to the air is Jackson. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. Jackson forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Jackson going to run again, and he is going to lose yardage here. Josh Sweat coming in strong and dropping him behind the line of scrimmage. Well, he had success earlier in the drive keeping it himself. Not here, though.
And sometimes when you have that kind of success, you can fall in love with the option a little bit too much and not give the defense credit for making adjustments themselves. And that play starts to lose its effectiveness.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line. Now it's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that was
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Kaiser White, the former safety, gets the sack.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Flushed out right. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson eluding the press, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. On first down, Hurts. Left side here to Sanders. And some room to work. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
Open that window just a little bit, man.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Man, open that window just a little bit.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
I wasn't expecting that at all. That was all computer right there.
Making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off. Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The graphics look so good on this game, yo. That's why I said it's worth getting.
Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line.
The graphics look good as shit. That's why I said it's worth getting.
If they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Jackson. That's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy.
Wrong turn to pitch it to the play.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop it right around the line of scrimmage. Hassan Reddick coming through with a stop there and a tackle for loss to boot. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Jackson fighting his tight end Andrews for the Ravens' 1st down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st down.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early?
That nigga was right there, bro. He could have snatched that just right out the air. He watched the ball fly past the field.
And take control of this game.
That shit was
17
so
yards
much
and a
of slow
first down
motion.
for Philly. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score. That let you know, yo, we both some bums, bro. We didn't score in the first half against each other
On
yet.
1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's the veteran Justin Houston who got in there to make the stop.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd and 12, Hurts. It's caught by Sanders. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Throwing is Hurts. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover. But I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. The Jackson going to hold on to it again. And not much of a hold there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now it's Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing.
So I ain't
shut that one down with little gain.
shit.
And Tucker left that one out
Shit.
to the right.
Spoke too soon. I said I ain't dumb. Look what my dumb ass did.
Still searching for that first breakthrough, and I thought this might be it. But it's not to be, and we're still scoreless.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Knocked away. That shit just hit my man in the face. That's it.
Second down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Throw right side. Caught by Goddard, the tight end.
Good shit.
They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Hurts finding Goddard there. 1st down, Philadelphia.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Dobbins. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks.
You met me right at that line.
3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I hate that on show the whole play.
Now Jackson on 1st down.
I'm glad he got that shit off. I'm glad like fuck he got that off.
On their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28.
What the fuck is going on
2
now?
yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down.
Damn!
Incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. Tucker's kick is good.
Figure that shit out now.
First at 3's in. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
Oh shit, my bad. I was reading something.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm about to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And once again, this is Sanders. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards.
That's why shit getting intense right here.
Has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations. Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Once again with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Good with a PAT, and that makes it a 7-3.
Well, we know this game gonna go over to the end.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Set at the line for this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have.
Oh, wow.
This is intercepted. My goodness. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
Lamar better get that motherfucking tackle. He throw that shit away like that.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
He wasn't ready.
They weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring.
Right back. Yo, did you see his ankle, bro?
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. There he goes, right side, 30. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
And as we've seen,
yo,
have been precious so far.
Watch this. Watch as soon as you catch the ball, turn like as soon as you catch the ball, bro. Hold up, hell no.
That play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it.
They not letting me pause it.
Is this the spot where those points are given away? It could cost them a ball game.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
That's gay. Oh, because it's probably under 2 minutes. I was going to go to instant replay. I don't see it neither. Yeah, I don't see it neither.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. After the interception, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally.
Come on, bro, man. We got scored. 39 seconds left in the half.
On 1st down, that leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll try to draw here with Dobbins. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left.
Wow.
Jackson going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
Wow. Is you fucking shitting me, bro?
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD.
I just did that shit like it was nothing.
Charles, they tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why
that play, Mia.
they were tagged as one of the best in the league the prior season.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Love, I'm alive. She's got glitter for skin. Nothing in the night. That song is shit.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
Play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Yeah, I was like, nobody see him going straight out there by himself.
Play of the first half. The
a long.
How did they get that done?
And here on the road, that could be a
was a long
for their morale in the second half.
Every team has confidence going into the start of games. But sometimes you get it rocked a little bit, and it certainly applies here for them. But guess what? Just what you said.
Oh, shit.
This touchdown,
that bitch is fast as hell.
They can win in the second half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Well, I scored before the half.
Now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Let's go, Eagles.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, there were 3 talking points at the half, partner. All of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Hurts. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Oh, the return is Crochet. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
Here's Jackson. And he can't find anyone to go with it, and he goes down. That's sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on 3rd down. Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, fucking training time is wrong.
Last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception. Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's complete to Sanders. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Crochet. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Play action. It's Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot, but the coverage up to the task, and it forces a 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. So a definite surprise there. They try to fake punt, but this time it's going to blow up in their face, CD.
Yeah, it certainly has. And look, I understand what they're trying to do. They're trailing right now, probably trying to generate some momentum. But that felt like one of those go for broke.
I wasn't even paying attention that time, bro.
I don't know that they needed to do that. They still have opportunities, and in this case, they took a chance, and it backfired. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially. So he tried to get something out of it by dumping.
You gonna help Uncle Lil Swing? He already whooping my ass. Stop.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there, just one good carry away from busting this open.
I'm going to tell your mom.
Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe they'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
No. It's Baltimore versus
2nd down, back to Sanders. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Roquan Smith, and the Ravens will take over here at their own 14-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one, because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. From the gun, Jackson. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Play action. Now Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll go down, and that will do it. for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
57 the mark. 57 the mark.
Jackson. And this is taken in at the 5. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely, 34 yards. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got room. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them. Go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
They'll try and run right on the option. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Jackson running again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Now, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1. And in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Tucker now for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Second down, back to Sanders. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here we go. Single. Hey, watch the seed, boy. Watch tight end.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it. Open. To keep the football score and erase that deficit, but boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. A 23-yard run. And the Ravens will add to their fourth quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes this a 9-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. And this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, In high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw is Jackson. This will be caught inside the 10. Touchdown. Devin Duvernay. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th. A 15-point game now. You make the extra point, and that means on the other side you need 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. That's a pretty tall order here in the 4th quarter.
Agreed, because they really needed to come up with a stop there, and even if it was just to hold them to a field goal. Now they need to pop the lucky horseshoe because they've got to get an onside kick, and we've seen nowadays those are incredibly difficult to come by.
And not to mention they got to get the touchdown and a 2-point conversion first. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because
he's got a man complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, and field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts. And now here is another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. I think you and I were a little surprised back early in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber?
And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation. Yeah. Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Hurts will throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Jackson to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect, incomplete. And give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. 4th down, here's Jackson. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. They find some open field here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll set up to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Philly.
It's another one. We got another one. It's her.
I'm back, bro. What? Yes.
I love watching it because I love watching it.
She get arrested at a bagel shop. I play with a different team.
You mad while I'm getting busy. Country girl running your city. Attitude bad on Diddy. He only two shots from the out like a light color Ricky. And honestly, it ain't no cap in it. These know ain't no cap in it. I like put a stack in it. I'm about it. Stop it, cause it ain't no acting it. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay me on pretty. Leaving my heart like a
Chick-fil-A.
I can't be no goofy, no victim to none of my enemies. Like honestly, these gentlemen talk on the tip that be when I get to me. My chick don't discriminate, still take the pockets if you talking fit to me. I just be having my way, only kept up with a pace till I say. I drew wanna be, don't got no grip, right on credit. Pop with that on your hilt, he ain't gon' rip it apart. I'm thinking like show me a benefit. Let me dumb it down, Benjamin Benjamin. She not equivalent, really bad, looking so innocent. All she can think of me, I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay me on pretty. You mad while I'm getting busy. Country girl running your city. Attitude bad on Diddy. He only two shots from the out like a light color Ricky. And honestly, it ain't no cap in it. These bitches know ain't no cap in it. I like put a stack in it. I'm about it. Stop it, cause it ain't no acting it. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay me on pretty. Leaving my heart like a I see no biggie. Come in Hillary, stay at the gate. Making moves like I'm out of the check. I'm gonna keep it up, pop out of black. Running my mouth, I got my face. I got my face. I read fight.
What is good, Rizzle fans? Boy, big man. T.I. just threw his paintwork party to show the world that he ain't snitch. Boosie never pulled up to the party, but some other folks did get involved. You see, Benny Sims was paying attention, and he didn't shy away from finding both of them. T.I. and Boosie are really making a show these last couple of days. He started out as a silly remark with T.I. in 2020 and turned out to be quite a big deal to this very day. These two are most definitely not friends. We've already mentioned previously that Boosie Badass and Tib had a falling out just last week. And just
the NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Miami Dolphins and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
You guessed, T.I. brought us back to his younger days. His cousin, too, got pulled over and they had a lot of guns in the cars, like they were talking military.
Here's the punter, Jake Camarda, set to do the honors, and off we go now from Tampa. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
That's the only time I done never said or gained no information about no.
So as you can already imagine, T.I. listened to his lawyer, and he told the cops that the guns were not his, but his cousin too. And that was enough for T.I. to clear his name. He got out pretty easy. Little did he know that this very incident would come back later to bite him. As soon as the video spread around and people heard the news, the community started debating on whether or not T.I. was a snitch. As the streets.
Here's Raheem Mostert, the local product from right here in Florida.
Damn!
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. A big play to start them out. Has them at the 45 already. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
That means you're a rat. But that wasn't all. Boosie did not stop there. He also
on second down, Mostert.
That he and T.I. would make it together.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
I'm gonna beat you up, I swear.
Play action. Here's Tua.
Oh, come on! How you drop the ball?
It's second down.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
A run with Mostert up the middle. And he's going to be met at about the 43. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming out. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You first see incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And all the way in for a touchdown. Tyreek Hill 43 yards. And the Dolphins are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Brady and the Buccaneers here first and 10 at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football.
With the red.
Second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, and sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case,
oh my God.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
He knew to get out of big boy, man. Big boy about to chuck his ass.
Great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape. They certainly thought they had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. And they'll give this on the screen to Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Here come that 21 skunk. I feel it.
13-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fields it right around the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
There's not playing with me, bro.
Back to his own 18. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Here's Mostert. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
You hear me, bro?
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Boy, you'd hate to squander this great field position. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Mostert. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. If this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Speak to anyone out there. But in this never-before-seen footage, you'll also see them talk about how they handle trespassers.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Okay, you realize this is a space camp? Yeah, you're not getting in. I don't believe that. Okay, well, I'm telling you right now, you're not
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. He's got him in, complete. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Brady sliding out of the pocket. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Quick throw finding Mike Evans. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
It's not a generally speaking, it's you need a critical badge.
17-0 our score after 1.
Take that as a no. Now you can ask me Clark.
One must wonder who this mysterious Jane Clark is.
Well, I don't know Jane Clark that works out here, so.
But Jane Clark is just one of many.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yeah.
To throw is Brady.
What's good?
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard
Just sit here playing Madden.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half.
Yeah.
This is 2nd and long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Brady toward the end zone, but that's going to
I don't have no 100 to figure out. I need 100 to figure out.
Hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there.
I need it. If you got it, you help me. The homies broke his 2 fat kids love cake.
They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
I know you be betting on that game, man.
No, I don't. I don't gamble no more.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Scotty Miller.
Yeah, I got old and had kids.
And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
Got older had kids. I can't afford to gamble no more.
Cut the lead to 17-7.
Huh? Shit, I feel like it. I'm 40. Close enough.
The kickoff team on the field now, so we'll send this one away.
Shit, I feel it.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Facts.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives
consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, like, what if you forgot that shit? You ain't had him, like, you had them for a minute.
I had grills back in motherfucking
Change.
Now on 2nd and 13. Tua. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes
I'm getting hungry as shit.
in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes.
Damn.
9.9 times out of 10. Just missed that one.
He is going to find Hill here. The 30. 10, 5, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Shit, I wish I still had my girls back, man. I miss my girls back in the
And that'll
day.
make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
That's sorry, my nigga. I'm gonna get me some dentures and get them bitches put in. Watch me. I'm gonna get me some dentures and get those shits put in.
This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone.
Exactly.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards.
Hey, yo, let me call you back, cuz. My baby mother trying to call.
Alright, man, I want you to get beat.
Man, shit. She ain't built like that. Hold up, bro. Yeah. I don't know why. What's up? No. Why you ain't cook them up yet? No. You could. Shit, 8:30 ain't gonna hurt nothing. Huh, man? You want some pork chops at 8:30?
No.
Oh, man said no, so you lucky.
I want some at like 6. I want some at like 6.
We get started, bro. Yeah, man already had asked already. I ain't tell her to do it, but she said, like, I messaged Courtney to see what time she was coming home.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively,
you don't stop poking me in
almost
my
got to
back.
get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Your mama said, you know Courtney and them ain't getting home till late. Stop! I'm about to beat you up, man.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there.
Yeah, man, you was about to fight.
3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now a play fake, Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no 1st down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Rolling to his right. Boy,
Did he get it? Did he get it?
To go for it doesn't pan out. And
What?
the Dolphins get the
Hell
football
no.
in great field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You want some explanations.
He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Like, no.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. The false start backs him up 5, first and 15. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage
I'm
is
playing
forcing
the game with
incompletions
Lewis.
and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
They'll try again from the 20 on second and 10. Now Brady. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. First catch so far for Julio. He's got a first down. Up the gut, Fournette. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down, back to Fournette. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop him on third down. On the draw, this is Fournette.
Oh, shit.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Short of the first. Brady going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
Hey, why do you help your Uncle Lewis so much? Why you just don't bother me? I think that's helping.
Shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he's going to be about a yard or two short of the first here. He needed the 35 but didn't make it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Got a man. It's Waddle complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on fourth. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. He'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. He got 29 yards that time.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Even though I just helped you out, son. My phone about to die like shit.
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll run with Mostert, and he'll take this into the end zone.
Get the fuck out of here.
Touchdown. Raheem Mostert as time expires in the first half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead on the final play of the half. Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Did I just call that shit back?
He'll begin with a give to Fournette to start the drive. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Brady now to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Here's Brady. Man open, here is Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A good pickup there, a 22.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board.
You got this game, bro.
Too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already.
You got your win. It sounds like somebody down there banging at the door. See, somebody is banging at the door.